Week 2 of Burger Month, and today I'm going to cook you guys something special. It's a burger I had back a while ago at a sports bar, and it was so delicious I wouldn't have ever expected to put walnuts into this awesome meal. And therefore, I'm going to show you guys how to make a walnut mushroom burger. So let's get cooking. To get started, we're going to obviously need some regular brown mushrooms that we've cleaned and can start chopping up. We're going to be using a lot of these and we'll be chopping and slicing and dicing them up into little pieces. And I know it might seem a lot, but in the end they'll gradually reduce their size once we heat these little buggers up. When that's done, we're going to use some walnuts and put them all into a Ziploc bag and just gently crush them into little pieces. Yeah, I used a wine bottle. When that's done, we're going to throw them all into a pan over medium to high heat and just gently roast them until they start to caramelize. I love that word. It always gives me the craving for something sweet. Anyway, the walnuts should look golden brown and we'll leave them to the side to let them cool for a while. While that's going on, we can start cooking some onions into the same pan drizzled with some olive oil and cook them for 5 to 7 minutes. Or, and this is what you should have learned by now, until they look like this. So with that done, we can throw in the mushrooms we chopped up earlier and sweat them for about 5 minutes or so. They should decrease in their size and have lost most of their moisture due to the heat. We then lay them onto a kitchen cloth and drain some of the excess moisture and also let them cool. And while that's going on, we can start by blending the cooked walnuts. And what we want is a fine blending, but we still want some of the bits and pieces in them. So then we throw them into the mushroom mixture and start adding some additional ingredients. We throw in a can of white beans. Of course you can use some black beans, that's totally up to you. Add a cup of whole grain breadcrumbs. An egg. 1 teaspoon of oregano. And of course basil. A teaspoon of chili powder. And some thyme. Because you gotta have time for some time. Somewhere a part of me just died. Some black pepper. And some salt. And with that done, we'll give that a generous mix around. With all that combined, we wrap this up and then lay it in the fridge for about an hour or so. Or, better yet, overnight. But since I couldn't wait for that long and had to get cracking, I started with the forming of the patties. And you take a handful of the mixture and start to form them in your hands, like so. It shouldn't be that difficult to make, and from this point on, everything should be straightforward. We lay them into a pan covered with some olive oil. Cook them over medium heat. For each side we say about 3 to 5 minutes. That's it. Simple and easy. So we can start with the preparation, and I like to keep my burgers simple and clean. A big crisp lettuce. And some mild cheddar, just the way a burger should be. Of course you can lay on the additional dressings and decoration, that's totally up to you. But to me, the burger is perfect the way it is. You have that nice crunch of the walnuts, that nice moist texture of the mushrooms, and all the blendings of the herbs combined together to create this delicious burger. And it's good for you. So, I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you soon when I'm back in the kitchen. Ollie in the kitchen. Until then, take care.